Hey everybody, welcome to episode 8 of the Infernal Sky with me, Paulius1981. In this episode, we are going to tackle the big floaty thing that is over there that you can't see through the fog. And you probably saw it on last week's episode, but I have just noticed that as I recorded the last episode, the settings on my microphone messed up, which makes it sound like I'm talking from the bottom of a very echoey sewer pipe. So hopefully this episode won't have the same issues, and I'm really hoping that people aren't coming into the series on the last episode and turning it off when they hear how awfully audio is, because that would really annoy me. In fact, it is something I really need to get round to doing, which is going ahead. I need oh, do you know what? Screw it. It's broad daylight. I don't think I'm going to need torches right now. I'm really going to have to get round to either buying a far better microphone or finally getting the power supply for my mixer sorted out. I think I mentioned this in an older episode. God, that's a lot of lava. But I recently, well, fairly recently, moved back to the UK from the States. And I basically, because it costs so much to ship everything, I think it cost us well over $2,000 for one large packing crate that had the absolute necessities in. I had a really nice USB microphone that I just basically gave to my brother-in-law because I didn't have the space to ship it. And I also brought my mixer back with me, which is a decent one, fairly decent, a Behringer Xenix, that I got back and discovered that would not work with my power supply. And to get an adapter that will work over here costs almost as much as I paid for the mixer itself. God, I'm going to have to eventually build an awful... What is that? I'm just noticing that on this map, he's tended to put glowstone around things that are important, and there is a lot of glowstone in the middle of that lava field. So we may be exploring that next. And I am not looking forward to it. Oh no. Well, oh yes, good thing. That, my friends, is the Victory Monument. In fact, I really don't need to do this now, but let me head over there to show you, in case you don't know what happens the way you win an ultra hostile map. Explain what the Victory Monument is, but the reason I said oh no is I'm going to have to get to and from this on a regular basis, which means I think the easiest way for me to do that would be to stack cobble up here and build a fuck ton, and I mean an absolute fuck ton of ladders. Which is going to be a pain in the ass because I really don't want to have to stack up every time I get up here. Well, this is the Victory Monument anyway. And it doesn't look like much, but the way you win is by putting the correct block on each of these. So white wool, orange wool, magenta wool, wool, all the different colours of wool, followed by a iron block, a gold block, and a diamond block. Well, we got the gold block covered. We know there's all that over there. Iron, we've got plenty of that, and we do have quite a few wools. Now, I'm just wondering if it'd be in the spirit of the game, now that I have my... the wool you're supposed to find in treasure chests. Oh, and I didn't even bring anything to dig down through this with. This is going to take a while. And the reason I thought this was a good idea is in the hope that it is eventually going to drop a flint for an arrow. I think I've got 2 so far. I want to build over to that little thing there and see what is in the middle. Because normally I can understand putting glowstone somewhere to light something up. But do I want to waste the cobble, considering I'm going to have to... I think I used a whole stack to get up there. Isn't this the most interesting part of any video ever? Do you know what? I'm going to... Cobble's cheap. I'm going to stack over there and see what's there. And try and do this quickly. Especially as I don't have any torches and the sun is starting to go down. Okay, I don't actually see anything. I'll investigate this some other time. So right now I'm going to want to mine a ton of cobble. And probably I've got quite a bit of bone meal left. So I think tonight when the sun goes down, I will probably spend the time, probably off camera, growing and chopping down trees over and over and over again. Hello, Mr. Creeper. Please don't kill me, Mr. Creeper. Ow. Yeah, I'm probably going to spend all night growing and chopping down... Go away! Growing and chopping down trees to make ladders and mining a little bit more cobblestone, which I'll probably take from here. And that creeper's still following me. To make a permanent way up to the Victory Monument. Most of which I will probably do off camera, because that will be like watching paint dry. So how much cobble do I have now? Not very much. I'll combine the cobble over there. Let me see how much bone meal I have. 10 bone meal, that's plenty. Lots of saplings. So just to show you my general method, and I also... Did I lose my axe? Yes, I did. So let me go ahead and make another axe. Yeah, basically what I'm probably going to end up spending the next 15 or 20 minutes doing is pretty much this. Plant the sapling, grow the sapling, chop down the sapling. Well, chop down the tree. So anyway, while this will be about as interesting as watching paint dry, I will probably cut this out. So, I will see you guys in a little while. Hey guys, welcome back. As you can see, it is now night time. I have spent far too long growing and chopping down trees. I have now run out of bone meal, and as you can see, I've turned quite a lot of the logs into planks and built some ladders to test a hypothesis, which basically, it suddenly occurred to me that I didn't actually have to use cobble to build a permanent way up, because a tower of what's the word for it? A tower of gravel can hold a ladder just as well. I did want to save it for flint, for arrows, but considering, well, I've got 6 flint here anyway, and I think I've got some more in here. Considering I don't actually have a bow anymore, and I'm 2 pieces of string short to make one, I guess I can go ahead and waste the gravel, considering it's not really useful for much else anyway. I don't know why I'm carrying the fence around. And that's the other thing that got me when I did. It just occurred to me when I died that I was carrying, because I killed all of those creepers, I was carrying an awful lot of gunpowder. Which gunpowder, of course, means TNT, which means happy, fun, good times. Now, let me go ahead and turn a couple of stacks of well, let me get a couple of, let's say 3 stacks of sticks. If I don't need them all, sticks are really useful anyway for things like torches. And then put one in there, halve that, put one in there, halve that, put one there, halve that, oh, halve that one as well. Clickety, 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 clickety. I should have enough for well over a stack of ladders, which is what I am going to start with. I don't see much point in carrying much more than that, because I don't think I used a whole stack of gravel to get up to the top. So let me put away the things I'm not going to need and not going to lose. Not going to need and don't want to lose, sorry. I'm going to need to take the cobble. Let's bring that, those make good weapons. And one other thing I'm going to want to bring with me is my white wool, my light grey wool, and my brown wool. I was considering going downstairs and making an iron block, but iron is still a little bit too rare right now. So let me now sleep in my bed again. And it's daytime. Let me also, before I head out, just in case, take a couple of pork chops. And I think on my way I'm going to stop by the farm to see if there's any cows, because that leather armor, even though it didn't provide a hell of a lot of protection, I'd have died 2 or 3 times over. Hello, fella. It's not fair that creepers don't die in the sunlight. Oh, now there's some iron. That is going to be worth going for, because those pumpkins are going to be really useful as well. Pumpkins, again, a little bit of Minecraft lore. Pumpkins actually, they give off more light than torches on their own. And while it's not going to help as much in this map, torches are actually waterproof. Now, the question here is, do I stack up and then try to build the ladders going down? Yeah, I think that's the easiest way. What would be really useful is if I had a bucket of water so I could just make an elevator to the top. Actually, no, that would be a stupid idea. And I'm sorry that you can hear the clicking on this, but I think I've mentioned before, I actually quite like that from an editing point of view, because it really helps me sync up the sound and video if it goes off, which is not unknown to do. So let's see. Hello, Victory Monument. First of all, bam, white wool. Light blue wool. Where's the light grey wool? Bam. Have I gone past the brown wool? Cyan wool, purple wool, blue wool, brown wool. Bam. And just like that, we've made a start on the monument. Shit hot. Yeah, I know that this isn't the best looking thing in the world, And just another little tip. Oh God, that could have been very, very bad. And now I appear to be completely... No! God damn it. Well, it probably makes more sense to build from the ground up anyway. Yeah, I was just going to say my awesome tip is so you don't have to be shooting up and down while trying to... That looks strange from a distance. Shooting up and down while trying to place ladders. If you hold shift, the creep button, just for like you do to stop you from falling off the edge of something, you will hold on to the ladder. Oh, creeper, and I don't have anything to defend myself with. And a creeper exploding on top of sand is not a good thing when the whole lot can suddenly vanish out from under you. On the upside, I'm spawning in my house now, and with any luck, my items won't have fallen in the lava, which they didn't, thank Christ. Yeah, it will probably be easier to build ladders upwards than it will be to build them like now. I press shift and I hold on. Yeah, I think it's a little bit harder to do this going down. Once again, I know just how awesome this is to watch. Jesus Christ, how tall is this thing? Please don't run out of ladders before you get to the top. I don't want to have to make more. And it may not be the prettiest thing I've ever built, but an ultra hostile map isn't the place for pretty. And now we have a way to and from the Victory Monument. And while I've got spare ladders, I am seriously considering getting over to that little bit of stone to see what's there. The problem is being able to get onto it without dying like that. What a freaking waste of a pork chop. What I need to do, which I should have thought of, which would have been far smarter, is build a block here to catch me. And extend that out a bit. And now, hopefully 23 gravel is enough to reach the ground. I'm probably going to have to dig there, which I really don't want to do. But that glowstone is definitely just screaming to me, I've hidden something here. Knowing Vech, it'll be a pointless and painful death, but oh well. When you load up a Vech map, you know what you're getting yourself into. And once again, I'm building the ugliest, most dangerous bridge. And oh, and there goes everything. Screw it. Okay. I'm going to leave that for another time. Probably not the cleverest thing I've ever done. I'm stupid. Oh well. And of course, everything I was just carrying has gone straight into the drink. So let me get my iron pickaxe and my iron sword, some torches, and I believe it is time to finally, and hopefully nothing else will have spawned in here, because I believe I completely cleared it out, and as soon as I say that I hear growling. I kind of want to find some spiders. Yeah, it is time to exploit these resources. Oh, there's more iron there than I thought there was. But I think this too is a trap for the unwary, because I noticed on the underside of that, there we go. That is why you don't dig down in general, and why you never dig down on a Vech map. Let me go ahead and block that off. It was a good trap, but it's far more likely to kill me than help me at this point. God, there's just a world supply of frigging coal over here. More iron over there, but I don't want to have to clean out more places. Yeah, after dying twice in a stupidly unforced way, I really do have to cheer myself up by digging up some of this stuff. Gold, gold, gold. Oh, iron up there. I don't actually need a lot of gold, because I think I just need 9 pieces for the victory monument. I'm hearing zombies around here. Yeah, I need 9 pieces of gold. Oh, lots of iron. Shit hot. Let me light this place up. I don't like anywhere that's dark enough for monsters to spawn. Yeah, iron is just so useful in general for building things, making tools. And because this time round I am not planning on making any sort of rail system, the gold is only really useful for making a block for the victory monument. And to be completely honest, there's not much point in me making a clock. And this place is fairly easy to find your way around, so there's not much point making a compass either with redstone. Not that I've actually seen any redstone. Okay, that is more than enough gold. Let me head... I get the feeling that this stack of coal over here is going to be a little bit safer to get. Holy crap, look at that shit. And I guarantee you there's a chest with the wool or something I need over there. And there's more iron, but I've got 15 pieces of iron now. Let me light this up, because I've just realised the sun is going down, and if I die carrying all of this stuff, I will not be a happy bunny. I may cut this out. And that is plenty for now. I probably won't cut that out now, because I didn't collect nearly as much as I thought I was going to. And why am I suddenly... Oh, god damn it. This happened to me before. Oh, there we go. I don't know why, but sometimes it's like something just it's as though I'm holding down on the A key and I just keep strafing to one side. I don't know why it does that. This appears to be the only game that it does that on. Well, anyway, it's nice to know I have more coal than I could ever possibly use this close to my house. My house. So I think I hadn't built one before because there was no real call for it. But I think it is about time I use the last of that cobble and set myself another furnace. And that's got 23, and I'll put all of this in here. Still got plenty of torches. In fact, you know what? Let me take half of that. You start smelting gold. Give me that pork chop, and you start smelting iron. And while both of you are smelting, I am going to turn sticks and coal into another stack and a half of torches. Regular viewers will know I use a fuck ton of torches. And now it is night time. God, look at the creepers over there. I think, let's see, coming up on half an hour anyway, so I think it may be a good idea. Let's see, 5. Hurry up and give me 9. Let me chop down some of these trees while I'm waiting. I don't have my... There I do. I think what I will do is chop down these trees while the gold continues to smelt, and then I will go and place the gold block on the victory monument, and we will probably call it a day there. Then I think in my next episode it is time for some proper exploration. We found the victory monument. I need to just basically have a look around and try and find some more chests with the wool and stuff in it. So let's see. Have you done enough yet? I'm just going to leave that in there. See, that is the dungeon noise. Okay, now I have the gold. Gold, 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 gold. Block of gold. That's one of the things that I do like about this game. Every time anyone I've ever seen on any Let's Play finds gold, people just lose their shit like, oh my god, I found gold, awesome, woohoo! And then it slowly dawns on them that, well, if I'm not planning on making a railway system or a clock, this is pretty much the most useless resource in the game. I want to have a look what's down there as well, because I want some of those pumpkins anyway. But let's have a run over. Let's place this gold block on the victory monument before I die and lose it. And I'm also breaking my own first rule of Ultra Hostile, which is never carry resources that you don't actually need to have on you. And as you can see, I'm carrying 10 wood block logs, which, let's see, what does 10 wood blocks equal? 40 planks, complete waste. I'm wondering if there's anything down in where the victory monument is. I may have a little dig in front just to see, because that strikes me as Vech's sense of humour, where I get the feeling I'm going to be running around this map looking for one final resource like diamond or something, and he'll have put it 1 block deep in front of the monument. But either way, or I'm going to dig down and find the whole thing is filled with dynamite and it's going to explode all over my arse. Let's see, gold block. Where do I place the gold block? Iron block. Bam, there we go. Okay, quick. I doubt there is. Why did it just change from my pick? Oh well, guess not. Let's not waste the cobble though. There'll probably be something 1 block that way, but I don't want to end up destroying this whole place looking for something that isn't there. Well, anyway, according to my timer, we are just on... Oh, that's going to be worth exploring as well. We're just on 30 minutes. So with this lovely shot of the Victory Monument, I think I'll call that a day. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe. It's what motivates me to keep making more of them. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.